Women are supposed to turn felons, cheaters, community dicks, and liars.
Okay, but women are supposed to turn felons, cheaters, and liars
Into kings.
into kings?
What doesn't make sense is how we continue to pander to women and how women continue to fall for it. Subscribe, let's talk about it.
Can't turn a hoe into a housewife, but
Can't turn a hoe into a housewife.
women are supposed to turn felons, cheaters, community dicks, and liars.
Okay, but women are supposed to turn felons, cheaters, and liars
Into kings.
into kings?
If you can make it make sense, I'll listen, I promise.
You know, it's okay to disagree with women. It's fine. It's fine. In fact, because we are not the same, it's expected that we'll come at similar problems differently from different angles. That way it doesn't sound like you just listened to some woman's post and then said it yourself in your car and then posted it, and then had women liking it just like they liked her post. Now it's just, well, we got a man that said it, so it gives it adds to its veracity. But the truth is, any man is going to tell you that, one, a woman is not going to make you a king. Right? That's true. Two, you shouldn't turn a hoe into a housewife, but you definitely can. Or you can give her that role and then see how that works, if it works out for you. We're not saying it won't, but more than likely it won't, right? And yeah, no one is telling women to take a man that's a felon, community dick, and promote him into any other role except those that he's already clearly defined for himself. How many times do you have women on this? And this is how you can tell that this is completely disingenuous. It lacks any real thought. How many times you have at the current forefront of the conversations, women saying, I don't want to build a man. What you're describing, you're telling, hey, that you expect women have said that's not what they want to do. I'm not going to transform a bottom of the barrel man into a king. They said they don't want to do that. They want to wait at the finish line for the man. Listen, we're here to really just talk about pandering and the destructiveness of it. And we've said it before on a previous live, where the problem here is when you pander, it does not matter. It does not take into account any wrongdoings or shortcomings of the party. It just plays into their best characteristics, or that the fault lies outside of themselves. I think it's fine. I think most of us can agree that there is an accountability problem with a specific gender. Yes, you have instances where it happened with men, absolutely. But to say that the world does not hold men accountable, that's a lie. We know it. You don't have to be a man to see it. You can see how stringent, how difficult it is to be a man of any type of character or value. Doesn't matter when you have the small subset that is propagated and put in front of your mind. The fact that you can't dismiss this, you can't look up the research for yourself. You constantly believe what's put in front of you. So now we're just saying men bad, women great. You know shitty women. You know shitty women. Right? They may not be in your circle, but you know them. They're friends of a friend of a friend. You can point them out. You probably have their name in your phone and in contacts. You know shitty women. I know shitty men. Not in my group, but farther away, I can pinpoint, yeah, that's a shitty man. That's true. We can call that out and still be fine. You are not the same as a woman, so when your talking points sound just like a woman, we think you're lying. We think you're lying. Word for word, verbatim, you sound like a woman. You are taking their talking points and saying in hopes they will come to your page and give you the attention. We see this. It's dirty macking. It's the worst type of game. We all grew up. Some of you tried it and you got ostracized. You got clowned. Whenever a woman shows up into the room, all of a sudden you've got all the stories. Now you got all the jokes. Now you want to say, you know what? Easy's not even that tall. He's not even that tall. He's not really 6'4". Dirty Mac, in the hopes that somehow we went from using it to propagate and put you and make you look like a better man so you can sleep with her, to now I want to put myself in the forefront. So yes, I still want to sleep with you, but I also want your money. I also want your attention. I also want you to blow up my page so I can get brand deals, so I can be a household name. It doesn't seem to matter how many times people get fooled by panderers. They always have a place because people want to feel good, especially when they open up the app, especially when the world feels bad. You want to have someone come and say, no, girl, you are all right. Everything about you is perfect. No notes, no changes, nothing needs to be updated. You're fine exactly the way you are. Please don't change. This is what keeps a lot of people stuck in the place when demonstrably everything else around their life is collapsing. They're not prepared for the future. They're not prepared for eventualities. They're not prepared for the end of the road that they're walking. They think they've got time. They don't. The easiest way for you to improve is to be critiqued. The easiest way. It's constructive. You don't like the critique. You have an attitude with it. The message there can still be important. You don't like the way it was delivered, so you ignore it. Here's the real deal, and it's uncomfortable. It can be an unpopular opinion. It doesn't matter if it came from Lucifer himself. The truth is the truth. If it's going to actually, you can use that to improve your life. It does not matter the source of it. You don't like the way it was said. You don't like the delivery. It didn't have enough sugar. It wasn't sweet enough. It didn't make you feel good. It wasn't delivered at the right time in the month. None of that's important. Is it true? Can you actually make actionable changes based on what someone is telling you? You can't when I pander to you. You cannot when I pander to you. In fact, you get pandered to all the time in a smaller way. You send a notice to them, but when someone is running game on you, that's pandering. I'm telling you exactly what you want to hear. Oh, I bet you tell it to all the women. No, never. You're the only one for me. Versus, I bet you tell that to all the women. And it's your turn now. I'm telling it to you right now. They're going to give you two different responses. They're going to get you different outcomes. We all get that. We all understand it. When men come up to you in the street and they got game, they got lines, and pandering to you. You can see it then. But when I tell you, yes, it's that fool's fault. I don't care. No, you only did that because he was talking to her. Yeah, so that's why you burned down his car. No, I get it. No, it's his fault. He should have been the one to take care and manage you and your feelings. I'm pandering to you. That one feels better to you. You just can't see the goal. The reason that these men come up here and pander to, the reason Derek Jackson was pandered to, because you guys made him a multimillionaire. The reason you get to Ace Metaphor still follows that same trend. You go, you buy his shows, you go support his channel. You listen to what feels good, and it's the same way they advertise to you all the time. Buy this product, you'll be better. You just do this and you get that. Read this magazine, 10 Ways to Please Your Man, and boom, you have the life you want. When people come on here and they tell you stuff that's too good to be true and you buy it hook, line, and sinker, and you turn around and wonder why your life does not reflect that. It was never going to. It never had a shot, never had a chance. You're being lied to. They're making it feel good so you accept it. When you see people today still falling for the same schemes, the same monetary schemes that they fell for years ago, even though they know better, even though that every couple of years there's going to be a new Tinder swindler, because it's easy to prey upon you because you don't do any of the work. You don't have to face any type of obstacle in your character. You don't have to say, hey, what you're doing now is going to catch up to you. Or in this relationship, what you did was thoughtless. It hurt me. And for this reason, this is why we have this trouble. This is why we can't advance our relationship. You can't take critique. We're so to the point where you're critique averse. The minute someone has something to say about you, about women, what do you hear? Oh, it's bashing. You're being misogynist. Rather than saying, I'm talking to you as a man talks to a woman, as a man talks to the world. Sometimes it's harsh, yes, but when it has your best interest at heart, listen to my intent. Listen to my character. Listen to the history we have between us, where I've always been concerned with you being better. But right now, because you don't like the tone, you forget everything. And here comes someone mindful of the tone, mindful of knowing exactly where not to step, simply to tell you what you want to hear. All I need you to do is buy these tickets. All I need you to do is support me until I start putting on seminars, until I start putting out a book. Then I need you to monetarily support me. Then I have the courses. Then I have the groups, all for you to continue to separate your time, your attention, your money to hear what sounds good to you. It's the easiest script. It's the easiest script. And when you see men doing it, you have to look at that and say, why does this feel wrong? Why does it not feel wrong? Why does that man who has not had the female experience sound like a woman? It passes right through your defenses and you don't look up and say, this is weird. You're going to continue to be pandered to over and over and over again, where the rest of the group, where the rest of the men are looking and saying, yeah, she's not going to sleep with you. We've seen that tactic. Some of us have used that tactic, but it's sad that we don't have enough women being able to see that and call that stuff out. But look, if you disagree, let me know down in the comments below. If you see other videos on the screen, check those out. Let me know your thoughts about those in those videos. And of course, if you listen to Sound My Voice now, you have not subscribed, I think you should. I'm trying to build something dope. I'll see you in the next one.